There's something soothing about being out in nature. It becomes its own vacation in a way, but it lacks the potential pitfalls of one. Instead of fixating on an itinerary, there's just you and the world around you. It is in this kind of escape that I find myself most at ease. And although the escape is temporary, nature is quite large and, thankfully, easy to return to. It is with that in mind that I offer to take some of you there with me. There's a lot out there to see, but for the time being, I'll restrict myself to the state in which I reside, Florida. And seeing as it is not what I would call a small state, I think it should be able to hold me over for a time. And maybe, given that time, it will become something more to you than just a land of retirees and mosquitoes. I call the area around Tampa Bay home. It is on the western side of the state, feeding out into the Gulf. And with my current work schedule, I am free on most weekends. It is my hope that I can make use of my time and those weekends to put together some videos that people might enjoy. Florida is quite a unique state in its own right. Alligators and hurricanes are some of its potential dangers that it houses. Its beaches and bayous can also at times be quite picturesque, though it shares those qualities with many of the others in the southeast. The various amusement parks in Florida provide an ample amount of, quite obviously, amusement, but perhaps none of those qualities even occurred to you. Maybe what came to your mind were the countless rivers that flow like veins and arteries through the state, or even Florida's truer claim to fame, its very own Florida Man. But the truth is, there's a lot more to this state than just the stuff of tabloid legend. And all jokes aside, I want to take you to see a side of the state that is less likely to come up in any travel brochure. A side away from the manicured aspects and curated memories of tourist traps. A venture out into the less scripted, natural side of Florida. One that is comfortable in its ease of access, picturesque in its vistas on offer, and homely in its tranquil simplicity. My name is Nathan. I enjoy spending my time outdoors, and I happen to have a camera or two that I can take with me. The idea occurred to me recently to document some of my adventures out into Florida's more rural side. And while the camera may struggle to always render the grandiosity of where I go, a picture is worth 1,000 words. In that vein, maybe my videos can function in part as a novel dedicated to Florida's natural side. And perhaps it is one that, though less verbose at times, will still remain quite captivating in its own right. I like to make my own little adventures where I can, and thankfully, Florida has provided plenty of opportunities for me to indulge. Now I'll simply say thank you for watching up until this point. And if this sort of thing sounds appealing to you, please be sure to like and subscribe. I'd like to leave you now with just a sample of some of what I've already gotten up to here in Florida. And without much left to say, always remember to approach the great outdoors with the reverence, caution, and humility it rightly deserves. This was a funky little section I passed earlier. May not have recorded that either. But the appearance of it, I would say, most closely resembles the trash compactor from Star Wars A New Hope. Fast forward for you. Also, there is a log. You kind of have to get over here. Me and a bad one.